Praise be to your holy name. Praise be your holy name. Bless this video. I'm coming to you, Father, because I have a heavy heart. So let me deliver the message you want me to deliver. Just exactly the words you want me to say, not mine. In the name of Yahushua. I come to you because the war continues amongst brothers and sisters, or they call themselves part of Christ, part of Yahushua, but they're warring against each other. Sort of like Paul had to deal with in 1st and 2nd Corinthians. The churches, even back in those days, people were warring against people. I don't see it your way. No, I don't see it your way. You're wrong. No, you're wrong. I'm right. No. This is not good. On either side. I feel the brokenness spirit in my Father's heart as the warring goes on between flesh and blood. Between flesh and blood. Don't you know we don't war against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers of this air? Satan's kingdom? That's who we war against. And praying things against each other is not of the Lord. I know I may make a whole lot upset with me, and I want you to tell you I love you with all my heart, but we will be judged for every thought, for every deed, and for every word we have spoken. We will be judged. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but I'm just going to go on because I know Satan would like for me to shut my mouth, not say another word. I know this. But I'm telling you, Yahushua is coming soon. And if we don't have our garments white, if we have aught in our heart, if we have anger in our heart, if we have hostility in our heart, we just could be left behind. I don't care how many hours, how many days you have worked and prayed and searched for Him, and you tried to do His obedience. But when we fight against flesh and blood, we are out of the will of the Father. I'm really telling you this from Him. He loves you. He wants the fighting to stop. He wants it to stop now. He wants it to stop today, this hour, this minute, for He's coming back to earth. The one commandment that Yahushua gave us before He left was love one another. He plainly told us that we have to love our enemies. He plainly told us. And that is the hardest thing I have found in my life to do. Now, I can love you if you're my enemy, that if you live way off. Oh, you may say some stuff about me. You may question my character. You may question who I am. That's fine. You may even belittle me. But I don't care. I don't care. God will take care of that. And I'm not going to jump on to you. I'm not going to get upset or mad at you if you try to search me. Can't even say the word, but even though you tried to come up against me, that's okay. God still loves you. I love you. My reputation is out there. People that know me know me. Those that love me, love me. Those that hate me will hate me. And when people say anything against me, well, you know what? They said it against Yeshua. And he still prayed forgiveness on the cross. I was asked a question by Smokey. I hope you don't mind for me saying this, Smokey, but I was asked a question by you, and you said about if if those that crucified Christ could they repent? Well, the word is repent. And you know, when he died on the cross and he looked out there, and it's in Luke, where he looked out there and he said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. That's exactly what he meant. To forgive them, for they know not what they do. And all it would have took for them is to repent. Maybe some did. Maybe some did. But 70 years, 70 AD, just think about all of those people that stood there and Yeshua looked at and called hypocrites and things. All of those that stood in the court and said, let his blood be on us. All of them. All of them more than likely died in 70 AD. But yet there were signs before that even happened to let them know. I know if you read Josephus, and a lot of people don't like them, but there is a record where there was signs upon signs that it was going to happen. So God was still reaching out to them. Repent. Repent. Ask for that forgiveness. It's already been given to you. It was given to you on the cross. The warring has to stop. It has to stop. Now, the fighting between two groups that say, I believe in Yeshua, I believe in Jesus Christ, I am born of his blood, and you're fighting each other, that is not of God. I'm sorry to tell you it's not. We need our robes white and cleansed. Now, if you want to get mad at me, that's fine. I'm just saying what the Father is telling me to say. I really am saying it with a broken heart because I love so many of you. I love you, and you don't understand how much I really love you. And I don't care what you say about me. I don't care if you get angry with me, and I don't care if you tell me that I'm the most stupidest person you've ever met. I don't care. I just want to do the will of the Holy Father. Yes, I get angry sometimes. I want to stomp my feet sometimes, and I do. And I say, Lord, I just don't understand what's going on. And then he always says, but I do. I understand. And I'm taking care of it. But I'm giving them still last minutes to repent and come to me. Just like I did those that crucified me on the cross. I forgave them. All they had to do is repent. That's why I will never pray a curse upon you in any way, shape, or form. Because you know what? Father is giving you chances to repent, if that's what you have to do. And just come to him. And I'm not saying repent because you don't know Christ. I think you do know Christ. But you still have to come into his will and his holiness and putting all of this stuff behind you, putting the wars and putting the fighting, and just seek him. Reach out and grab him and pull him to you and love him. I'm saying this to audience. I'm not going to call out everybody's name. You know who I'm talking to. But I'm in fear for your souls. I am in fear because Yeshua is coming back soon. I don't want not one person left behind. I know many will be, but I strive each day to go with him, even though sometimes I get upset. Yeah, but I quickly ask for forgiveness. That's what we have to do. We have to fight the war, a good war, against the principalities and powers of air. And right now, in the name of Yeshua, I come against all of those principalities and powers. I come up against every evil demon that keeps coming into people's minds and putting thoughts that are not supposed to be there, because they make you doubt who you are. They make you doubt where you come from, and they make you doubt who loves you. You are called by his holy name. If you have given your heart to him and plead the blood of Yeshua over your life, why come up against each other? Why? Why just plead the blood over this? I rebuke every demon that comes up with their lying tongues and their lying thoughts upon every one of these people. I rebuke all of those demons that torment these people in their minds and in their thoughts. Cleanse them, Father. Release them from the oppression, and let your kind lovingness come upon them, and learn how to forgive. In the name of Yeshua.